In order to subscribe to my channel, please click here or click here. Please share, comment and like my videos and channel.
Hello guys, welcome to SaaS with ServiceNow. This is follow-up session of ServiceNow Developer Training. In this session, we will talk about script includes and GlideAjax. What is script include? A script includes store JavaScript functions and executed on server side. A script include code can be reused in different scripts of ServiceNow. You can call script includes from client side, which is an Ajax call and referred as GlideAjax. Unlike business rules and client scripts, you need to call script includes from another code to run the code mentioned in it. Let's see script include form and its fields. First field is name to identify script include. Then we have API name, which is the name of the scope and script include name. Client callable. You can check this box if you want to call script include from client side like client script code. Active. You can check this box to enable or disable the script include. Description. Details of script include. And the main field we have is script. In this field, you have to mention your code to run from another script. Out of the box script includes. ServiceNow has various out of the box script includes created for different features and functionalities. This is my personal developer instance. In order to see script includes, you need to go to System, Definition. You will see this application. Under this application, you will find a module called script includes. If you will click on script includes, you will see list of script includes available in your instance. Click on new. This will open new script include form. And here is the script field where you can write your script, which can be called from another script. Types of script includes. There are three types of script includes in ServiceNow. First one is classless. In this type of script include, you create one function which you can call from another script. And you don't create any class in this kind of script include. And this basically runs on server side. Second one is extend a class. In this type of script include, you need to extend the another class like abstract Ajax processor, which is another script include, and you can extend it and call it from client script. And third one is utils. In this type of script include, you can create a class and add multiple functions which you can call from another script. And this can also be called from client side. Classless script include. This is how you create classless script include, which just has a function which is called from another script. In this case, you're not creating any kind of class. That means it is a classless script include. In my personal developer instance, if I go to script includes, click on new button. And here I just type demo test. I'm just giving it a name. I press tab. You will see this class is created automatically. That's a functionality out of the box you have in ServiceNow. But what I will do, I will just remove this whole script. And rather than that, what I will do, I will just declare the function. So I will call the function here. We have this demo test, and I can do A comma B. And here I will give, for example, C equal to A plus B. And then I can do gs dot log. I will do gs dot log the addition of plus, maybe I will take A, and here I will mention A plus. Here I can just mention plus space like this, because this is how the string would be. And I can do plus B, and I will do plus, and here I will do is space, and I can do plus. Now this is a classless script include. Now I can call this function from a business rule, and you will see the results, how exactly it works. So in this case, I have given demo test here, C equal to A, I think. I will do var as well, because that's why you have to declare. It's a C variable. Now A and B are the parameters. Now here we are just adding. It is kind of an addition we are doing. Now how exactly we will get these parameters values? So first I will save this. Let's save this, and then you will understand. I have saved this. What I will do, I will go to business rules, and I will create a business rule here. So I will just click on create new. So I'm going to create a business rule to call that particular script. So here I will just maybe give a name, that is demo. Maybe let's give demo test as well, or maybe a script include classless. That's what we are learning, classless demo. That's the name we have given. And here I'm just selecting a random table, maybe incident, because I want to run that. So for that, I will just select incident table, and I will check this advanced checkbox. And I will select when, and this can be before, and it should be before update. So before update of any incident, I will go to advanced, because we don't want to take any action for now. My only action for now is I want to calculate that value, or whatever value we have written in that log. That is something we want to populate. So in that case, what I will do, I will send a parameter, and I will actually run that code. How exactly I will do that? So here what I will do, I will do var a equal to 10. Let's say it's just an integer I'm giving. Var b equal to 90. Now I am going to call that script include, the function which we have created. How exactly you do that? You just need to write demo test. That's a script include we created. That's a function we have as well. So in that case, I will just mention here a comma b, because this is the parameter we have to send it. That means value. So a and b value will be captured here, and it will be sent to that function we have in our script include. So this is done, and what I will do, I will save this. Now how exactly you can test this? In order to test this, you have to just update any random incident. So maybe we will go to incident. So let's open any incident we have. Let's say this one. And we will also just open logs as well, because that's the reason we have done gs.log, because our results will be saved in the log. So maybe I'm just writing here test, and I'm doing save, and this is updated. So if I go to logs, because we can't see results anywhere else, because as of now we can see the results in the logs, that's what. But you can definitely utilize this anywhere you want. So I'm going to the logs, and you can see we have this result. The addition of 10 plus 90. That means it automatically took 10 and 90. This is the one we put in our script include, and it is also showing the value 100. That means your script is running without any issue. You are able to call a classless script include from a business rule. So that's how you can work on classless script include. Script include with class. Now this is slightly different. So this is how you create a script include with class, in which a class is created and function is created in the class. Light, camera, action. Script include with class. This is how you create a script include with class, in which class is created and function is also created in the class. And you can call both script include and the function directly from another script. We will see the same example in my personal developer instance, but this time we will use class. So in my personal developer instance, I will go here and I will go to script includes again. And I will just sort it out with, here we have demo test. So I have just sorted this out with the updated date and time. So I am just clicking on new. Here I will give a name, demo test class. I will press tab. So if you remember, it will automatically create the class for you. You don't have to create yourself. Now in this case, you can see we have this class. Under this class, we will create a function. So I will just do function, and I would do demo test A, B. Same script, no difference. I have to put comma here. And then I can do where C equal to A plus B. Or maybe this time I will do D, just to make a difference. And I will do gs.log. And I will write same thing, what we wrote over there, the addition of plus A. Now here it says unexpected token demo test. Okay, we can just, I think I just did a mistake. I will show you quickly why I did a mistake. You always define a function like this. Function. That's how you define it. So I have created the function now. That was something different we created, and this is how you declare in a class. So we have this function demo test, and here I will mention addition of A, and I will do plus, and here plus B plus, and I would do is plus, and I have D. That's a result. So that's what we have, gs.log, and I will save this. Let's save this one. So I have save function. What we will do, we will utilize the same business rule which we had. So if I go to business rule, I have this business rules here. Let's sort it out to see our latest business rule we created, this one. So in that case, we have just called that demo test, but that's not you have to declare here this time. You have to call that script include, and then you can call that function. So in that case, what you will do, you have to do where you have to create that particular script include. You have to declare that here. So I will do where, maybe I will do v equal to, I will do new. Now I will provide that script include name, because you are going to access, you are creating the class for that particular script include which you had over there. So I am going to write demo test class. That's what we had. And if I go here, I do v dot demo test, and I just give, that's it. You are done. You have called that. So in that case, I will just save this. And let's see, we get the result or not. So I hope we have our names are correct. So you have demo test. Now I will go to any incident. I will come here and just try to update any existing incident, updated. And if I come here, this was 7:05, I think this is showing US time, and yes, we have this here as well. So we got similar result, but this time we have used the class. So that's how you can use classes in script include. So you can use classless as well, and you can use class as well. It totally depends the kind of requirement you have, because in class you can create multiple functions, because in this case, if you will use classless, in that case you can just declare one function over there and you can just call it from your business rules or server side code. But in this case, in classes, you can add multiple functions, and then you can call those functions from your any different scripts you have. Calling script include from client script. So once you create the script include, you can call it from client script. You create a GlideAjax variable in which you have to call script include. Then you add parameter to call the function mentioned in script include. Then you also add a parameter which you want to send to script include. So you capture it on the client, send it to the script include, and then you make a asynchronous call to your script include, like ga.getXML. And you also define a callback function which you have to declare here, and then you call that callback function which returns the data and store the value in answer variable. So whatever parameter you send to your script include, it returns that data after using that parameter, and that results are basically captured in this variable called answer. So this is kind of a syntax that how exactly you can use GlideAjax in ServiceNow. Let's create a script include with this GlideAjax. So I will go to script includes, click on new, give it a name as demo test Ajax. I will press tab. When you will press tab, you will see this class is created. Now we have to make this client callable. The reason behind it, because we have already talked about it, GlideAjax is something you call it from client. So I will make it client callable. When you will click on client callable, you will see the difference that this will extend this particular script include. Now abstract Ajax processor, let me show you quickly so that you will understand what exactly it is that, because abstract Ajax processor is another script include? And we have in our system out of the box. See, we have here abstract Ajax processor. Hit this one. I think it's at the top. So we have this abstract Ajax processor which we are extending. So if I go here, and you can see we have this particular class. So now we will write a script. So we will create a function. So I will start here. We have to write in this particular place. So we will start with, I have to write the function. So I have to declare a function. So we'll write demo test function. And here I will write function. Now I'm not getting this parameter from server side right now. We are getting this parameter from client this time. I will show you how exactly you do that. You have to first close the curly braces, and then you also put this comma here. For each function you declare, you have to put this comma. Then I will do one thing. What we will do, we will try to populate the user ID, user name, and in first name and last name. Let's see that's what we will do. So on incident form, if you select the caller, we will populate the first name and last name of the user. So in that case, what we will do, I will just type var user ID. We will do var user ID equal to this dot get parameter. Now here you are putting the name of the parameter. So which you always start with sysperm underscore, and then you can give any name you want. So here I am putting like user. So whatever parameter I will get from client, it will be saved in user ID, the variable which we have created, this user ID. Now I will do var gr equal to new GlideAjax, and I will do sys underscore user, because I'm going to search that value which is coming from client. I will search in users table so that I can get first name and last name, and then I will populate that. Now this is just a demo for just showing you how exactly you can use this kind of GlideAjax, because overall you already have some, I think, APIs so that you can directly call and check first name and last name. That is out of the box, but I'm just showing you this demo just to show you the example that how exactly you can use GlideAjax. So then we have the sys user, and I will do gr.add query. I will look for the sys ID which I will get from client. How exactly I will get that sys ID, I will show you in a while. Here I will just put user ID. That's it. And then I will do gr.query. If that is found in the table, if that user is found, next. And then I will do var a equal to gr.first name. That's the name of the field we have. And then I have gr.last name. I'm sure these are the names we have, field names on user table. And then I will just do return. So now here you're going to return the response which you are capturing in this variable. So I'm returning a. So whatever value we have, it will be returned by this function. So I think this is it. I will just save it. Now what do you have to do? You have to call this script include from your client script. So I will go to incident maybe. So let's go to incident, and here we will write a client script. So I will come here and I will go to client scripts, and I will click on new button. New client script form is opened, and I will give it a name, maybe demo test Ajax, so that you can understand. type this something we will put on change, and I can just put caller, and here after here we will write the script. Now once you will create the script include, you have to call that script includes. Now that is, as of now, it is a client callable. How will you call it from here, from client? That's the syntax we are going to use. VARGA. You're going to create a GlideAjax variable first. So I will do new GlideAjax. Now here you have to give the script include name. So if I come here and just go to script includes, so I have this script include. Let's go to updated one, latest one. We have this demo test Ajax. I will just open this and we will just copy this and put it here. So this is the first step. You have to create a GlideAjax variable. Now you have to call that function which you have over there. That's add perm. That's what you use. So here you will define it as, you will start with sys perm underscore name. That's how you call that function. So once you are declaring that script include, now you have to call that function. How you call it? You have to mention it here. So I will come here and I will copy this one and I will put it in the string, and this has to be string. So semicolon, and I will do GA dot. Now here you have parameter. You can add multiple parameters, but in this time we just need to send the sys of the user who is in the caller field. So in that case, I will just do add param, and here I will just put the same parameter which we had over there, that sysperm underscore users. If I will take you over here, you will see we have same parameter. So this should definitely match. So we have that parameter. I will do comma. Now what parameter value should be there? So you have to get that value. That value will be basically, you have to just put new value. That's what you have. You're already capturing an on change. That's the functionality of on change client script. So here you have that value available in new value, and I will just put semicolon, and now I will do a asynchronous call, and asynchronous would be get XML, ga.get XML, and I will have callback function. So maybe I will just type callback function. You can just keep your name as it is, as per you want. So that is not restricted. This is not part of the syntax. The syntax we have is this one can be dynamic, which you have to call this script include. This one is not dynamic till here, but this is something dynamic. You can change the name as per the function you want to call. And this is something, the parameter till here, it is definitely static, but this one will definitely change. This one can also change as per the parameter value you want to send to the script include to process the script you have in your script include. Callback function, that definitely you can have your own name, whatever name you want to give. We will do it now. We will call that callback function. We will have callback function, and here we will put the parameter response. Now this is something we will get from that script include. Once it will be processed, we will get it. And here I will do where answer. Now this is also part of the syntax. When you start where answer, so you're going to create the answer variable, and you will store the value, the response you will get it from your script include. So we will do response dot response XML dot, it is also capital letters, dot document element dot get attribute. So we have this. Till now everything should be same, nothing should be changed. This is the part of the syntax. So accept this. So whenever you call any function, you put there, rest should be always same. Then you put here, and then you do, I think you have to do alert, because that's what you want. You want to show that alert. So I will do alert, and I will just put answer. So whatever answer we are getting from script include, once it is processed, it will be stored here. And then you can utilize that value anywhere you want. So I'm capturing that value, and let's see what kind of answer we will get. So here we have alert answer. And we will save this. And if I go to my script include, this is what we have here. And now I can just do a test. So let's go to incident form. I will click on create new. And if I click on create new and I just select any user here, let's say this one, and we got the answer. You can see it is not returning the value. There should be definitely some issue that it is not returning the value. So we are doing gr.next. We are selecting here sysperm user demo test function. I think the name is also correct. Get parameter is also correct. New glide record, add query. Everything is fine. Add query. We have sys ID. I'm putting that. Okay. We have done one mistake. So I will go here. I do remember now because it is not returning that. So I will go to my client script again. Maybe that value is not coming. So let's check that because it is returning answer. We have this alert. The reason behind it, because you have mentioned is that as a string, which you don't have to. Answer is a variable. So it should definitely show that value now. So let's save it, and I will click on create new again. I will create a new incident and select a caller. And let's see if I'm getting that value on the client from server. So I will just select here, maybe Abraham Lincoln. Yep, we are getting that. You can see there's no space because you have not mentioned that space, but overall you are getting server value on the client. So this is how you always call server side code on the client, that if you want to fetch some value on the client, you always use GlideAjax. There are some other ways which you have learned in my other videos, like get reference. We also have g_scratchpad, but GlideAjax is the recommended and the best approach to get the server data on the client. Let's see some practical examples with live scenarios. I will also show you how can you use a script include in other places like reference qualifier or business rule conditions. Starting with first scenario. On problem form, there should be a field, problem owner. And user can only select those users in this field who has problem_manager role. This is my personal developer instance. Now, before I create that script include to fulfill this requirement, let's add that field on problem form first. So I will go to problem application and I will open a problem form. So here is the problem form, and we don't have that particular field available because that is not out of the box. So in that case, I will go to form layout and create that field. So I will type here problem owner, and this will be a reference field, and this will be referencing to user table. So I have this user table here. I will click on add. This will be added here, and I will take it on the top of the form and above state field. I will click on save. Now you will see that this field will be added on top of the form that is above state field. I will close this. You will see that field is created and added on the form. Now, if you click on this button, you will see that this will show you all the users available in your instance. But as part of the requirement, you have to restrict the choice. That means you should be able to select those users. You should be able to see those users in this particular list to select the people who have problem_manager role. Else, others should not be visible in this particular field. Let's create a script include to filter this data. I will go to script includes modules. Click on new. Provide a name. So it will be PRB like functions. You can see this class is created. I'm not going to check this box because we are not going to call this script include from client. We will call it from server side code. So I will create a function here. So maybe get PRB managers. Function. I will put comma here. Now I will create a variable so that I can store all the sysids of the users who have that problem_manager role. So in that case, what I will do p managers equal to, I'll just make it as a string, where gr equal to new glide record. Now, which table you will select here? You have to select the user role table, basically where you can see the relationship between user and role. And the name of the table is sys_user_has_role. And it has two major fields, role and user. And I will do gr.add query. We will do query. Here we will search for that role, which is problem_manager. For that, we need sysid of that particular role. So what I will do, I will quickly get the sysid. So I will go to role table. So here we have roles, and I will search for problem manager. So here is the role. I will copy the sysid. I will come here and I will put that same sysid here in the string. Then we will do gr.query. In this case, you will find all the users with this role. Then I will do while gr.next. And here I will do p managers. That's a variable we created, equal to p managers plus, we will add comma. So after every user we are getting with this loop, we will always add a comma after it. So in this case, we will do comma, and then I will do plus, and I will just add gr.user. Now this will capture the sysid of the user, and it will search for all the records where role is problem_manager with the sysid we have mentioned, and it will populate all the sysid of those users. So it will basically capture those values in this particular variable which we have created. Now with this string, so what exactly you have to do? In order to filter the data, you have to populate that particular thing in your reference qualifier. You have to push that value. You have to push that particular query so that system should search the records as per the query mentioned in reference qualifier. So what you will do here, I will just mention here where, and now I will store whole query in results, but I have to make that query. So I will do sys_id in. Now this is out of the box which you're using, because we are searching that if sysid is available in all those sysids which we are getting for the users, then it should filter accordingly. So this is the query we are creating. So I will do p managers, and then I will just do return result. And I will save this. So once it is saved, now I will apply and call this script include from our reference qualifier. So basically we will go to the dictionary of that field to filter the data. So I will go to problem form. Let's open any problem form. I will open this one. Here we have problem owner. I will go to dictionary. Now here we have to provide the reference qualifier, basically with custom condition. You will see reference qualifier here. We have normal condition, but you have to go to advanced view so that you can see more options for reference qualifier. So you can see here we have this reference qualifier. As of now, it's simple, but we have to make it advanced. Now here you have to mention and call that script include and your function. So we will start with JavaScript colon, we will do new, and then I will first put the name of the script include. So the name of the script include we created, let's check that quickly. We have this PRB functions. So in that case, I will just copy the name here. I will come here and I will put that here, and then I will call the function which we have created. So I will copy this one as well, put it here. So that's how you call a script include and its functions. So I'm putting this in reference qualifier. I'm saving this. You can see that it is saved and you have put in this reference qualifier. That's a custom which is basically taking the data from script include. Let's go to problem form now. So if I open any new problem form, and here's the field, if I click on this button, you can see that it is only showing 3 records to select. But before we applied this script include and we changed the reference qualifier, it was showing all the records of your instance. So this is how you can call a script include from server side and also from the dictionary of a field in reference qualifier. Scenario 2. When user selects a configuration item on incident form, then assignment group should automatically set to support group of selected CI on the client. So if I take you to my instance, let's see the configuration items first. So if I open configuration items, these are all application servers. Maybe I just do cmdb_ci.list. .list. In this case, I will get all the CMDB records. Now here, there is a field called support group. I can just take it here in the list and I will filter out and see the records where we have this support group. We have 37 CIs where we have support group available. So the requirement is if I go to incident form and if I select CI, and if that CI has a support group, it should automatically populate here. Normally in every organization, people definitely implement this functionality that they should have support group for every CI. So whenever you do that, whenever you select any CI, it should automatically populate on client in this assignment group field. How exactly you can achieve this? Now this is something we will use GlideAjax. That means you will get the data, that server data from CMDB record, and once it will be selected here, you will push that value here. So whatever data you will return, that support group, you will populate it here. So let's start with creating the script include first. So I will go to script include and we will click on new. And I will give it a name as set support group. I will make it client callable so that we will extend this abstract Ajax processor. And I will create a function now. So I will do get CI. Now this is a function I am going to create. So I will do function, comma here, curly braces, and then I will start writing. So I will first get the CI, the value of the CI we have on the client, because that's how you will search for that record, because we have to get the SysID of that particular CI. So in that case, I will do cmdb CI. It's a variable I'm creating, and I will do this dot get parameter. Same syntax, if you remember, we used in GlideAjax example. And I will do sysperm underscore CI. Semicolon, and I will do where gr equal to new glide record. Now table, I will search for cmdb underscore CI. And here I will do gr dot add query. I will do sys underscore ID. And here it should be same value. So I will do cmdb CI. That's a variable we have. And this particular parameter value will come from the client. And I will do gr dot query. And if that CI is available, that means gr dot next. You can also do one more thing, that if support group is available, then only you should run this. I think that's I would say, additional check you can put. So maybe I would do add query, or maybe I will just do gr dot, we will add not null. So you will put the field name here, and the field name is support group. So if it is not null, and then I will do we will do return gr dot support underscore group. So we are returning support group from this script include. So I'm clicking on save. So our script include is ready. Now I will create a client script so that I can call it. I can call this script include to get this data, get this support group. So for that, I will go to incident. Here, I will keep this script include open because you would need that just to copy the names. And I will go to client scripts. Click on new. And here I can just give the name set assignment group. Set assignment group. Incident, here I can just put on change. And I can write the script here. Now here I have to create that GlideAjax variable. So I will do where GA new GlideAjax. We will copy the name of the script include. I will put it here. And then I will do ga dot add param sysperm underscore name. And here we will put the function name. and the function name we have is getCI. I will put it here, semicolon, and I will do gr. Now we will have parameter. We have to capture it and send it to script include. So that will be sys perm underscore CI. And how exactly we will get the value? The value you can get, same thing, I think you can do new value. Because that's variable is, that parameter is already available with this on change type of client script. So we will use this and we will do GA dot, we will do a call, get XML, and I will just call functions. So maybe callback function I can do populate group. That's a callback function. So we will do function populate group with the parameter response, and I can do where answer equal to response dot response caps XML dot document element dot get attribute and then I can do answer semicolon, and this time I have to push, that means that set that value in the assignment group. So I will do g underscore form because this is client script. So I will do set value and we will mention the field name, that is assignment underscore group, and the value would be which we will get from the script include, that is just answer, which will be stored in answer variable, and that's a sysID of support group. So that's it, and I will save this. It is saved. Now I will just try to look for configuration items. So we will do cmdb underscore ci dot list. This will open the list of configuration items we have in the instance. Here I will filter it out, and now I'm going to select. Let's see this one. So I will go to incident form. Maybe I will create a new incident. New form is opened, and I will select this configuration item. It is not setting it. So there should be some mistake in our script. Let's take a look. So I think that is how kind of interesting, because if you don't get the response, you don't get the expected results, then it will be really easy. Now you can just go for debugging. So in this case, I already found the issue. You can see we have this incorrect name here, assignment group. So I will just save this. I think this is kind of giving you the learning as well. While if I'm doing the mistake, you can understand that you have to make sure that while writing the script or before you perform the testing, make sure you're checking your syntax. If everything is written, I think with correct syntax and the names are correct or not. That's something you have to check before you perform the testing. So it's correct now. Let's see if I do it again. So I will reload it, and I will select the same configuration item. Let's select it, and if I select it, it is not setting the value again. That means there's still some kind of issue. So if I go here, get CI, I think we have the set assignment group. Maybe let's check that. Set assignment group, answer we have here, set value. Okay, so we have done mistake here as well. Populate group, another mistake we have done. So let me save this, and that's okay. It is kind of debugging you are doing, not at the actual debugging, but you are just checking your script whether it is working. You have written all the words or names. You have given right names or not. That is something you can check. And now I am going to my form again. I will reload it. And you always need to reload That's how your updated script can take that action, the latest action which you have just updated. So I will just do this, select it, and if I select it, it is still not setting, it is not working. So I come here again, and the reason behind it, you can see that because we have selected active field here. You have to select configuration item. I think it's good. We are doing a mistake. I think it's good. At least you will not do those mistakes if I'm doing the mistakes. So in that case, I have selected this. So you can see we have these. I think everything should be good now. I hope, fingers crossed, we should not get any error now. And let's select the configuration item, and it is not working yet. We still have this new value. We have sysperm CI, get CI. It is again another mistake we have done. You have given a space because it's a string. It will definitely take that space as well. So I will reload. We are doing a lot of mistakes, I think. So let's see. I'm sure this time it should work. If I have not done any kind of mistake. Yes, at last we are able to populate assignment group. The names which we have created, that's something it's kind of wrong we have given. So but it is working. You can see now it is populating IT securities automatically. So this is how you can achieve this kind of requirement. If you will get this kind of requirement where you have to populate something on client, and you can use GlideAjax, you can call server-side code, pull it on the client and use that value on your client.